A lot of folks think turning their hobby or passion into a real source of income is just a dream. But honestly, if you believe in yourself, your work, and think like an entrepreneur, that dream can become a reality. Take Elon Musk, for example. He was fascinated by technology and space exploration since he was young. And today, he's built Tesla and SpaceX, turning his passion into multi-billion-dollar businesses. At first, you might only make some extra cash on the side, but as you gain more confidence and your hobby starts to catch on, you could easily turn it into a full-time business, just like Elon did. In this video, you're going to learn 1. How to turn your hobby into a source of income. 2. Examples of websites that can help you turn that hobby into a business. And 3. Stories of entrepreneurs who got rich by following their passions. If you're still skeptical and keep asking yourself, can a hobby really make money? The answer is yes. First, you've got to figure out what you're truly passionate about. We all have more than one hobby, and that's totally normal. But before you start seriously investing time and energy into something to make a real profit, you've got to identify what you're best at, not just pretty good at. As Christina Konstantinova, the creator behind FreshLearn, once said, "Aim for perfection. It's hard, it's painful, but it's so worth it when you get there." Christina is a brand designer and strategist who wanted to be everything from a developer to a psychologist, until her drive for perfection led her to create her own course on building a brand from scratch, the Brand Framework. So, if you want to turn your passion into income, you've got to find what you're really great at and keep pushing to perfect it. If you don't believe in yourself, you've lost half the battle. Further, nobody else is going to believe in you either. At the moment, you may just be an amateur hobbyist, but with time and effort, you can make yourself a professional. Have faith in your skills and potential and the ability to make money from them. Get the words hopeful, aspiring, and amateur out of your mind and thought process. For example, a yoga enthusiast can try to get himself a job as a yoga instructor, while a baseball fan can probably get a job as a sports columnist for a local or national newspaper. Craigslist. Org is a great resource to identify job opportunities in your area. You can certainly make money from your hobby, but before taking the plunge, you should stash away some cash to see you through those crucial first few months. It also pays off to begin while keeping one foot in your old job, as this will let you test out demand for what it is that makes up a part of who you are. It's going to be tiring juggling both jobs together, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. If your hobby is something like baking, cake decorating, making art or crafts, or even designing jewelry, you can start by photographing your unique creations. For example, if you bake intricate cakes, snap some mouth. Watering photos of your best designs. Once you've got that covered, check out what others are charging for similar products and set your prices accordingly. When you're ready to put your products out there, complete with high-quality photos, consider listing them on a platform that fits your needs, like Etsy or Fiverr. Just look at someone like Martha Stewart. She started by sharing her passion for cooking and home decorating. What began as a simple interest in food and presentation grew into a billion-dollar empire. It all starts with showcasing your work and pricing it right. So, take that first step by putting yourself out there. You never know where it might lead. These days, more and more people are focused on eco-friendliness. A great way to turn your hobby into something impactful is by helping others engage in it in an eco-friendly way. For example, if you're into gardening, you could offer workshops on organic planting techniques or how to grow your own food sustainably. If you're passionate about crafting, you could show people how to use recycled materials for their projects. Or you can take it a step further. Combine your hobby with an eco-friendly side gig to show that you're committed to both. Just like Yvon Chouinard, the founder of Patagonia. He started off as a rock climber who made his own climbing gear, but what set him apart was his dedication to protecting the environment. Today, Patagonia isn't just a successful brand, it's a pioneer in sustainable business practices, proving that you can pursue your passion and make a difference at the same time. Another key factor in making money from your hobby is building a strong online presence. Use social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, or create a website or blog. Having an online presence allows you to reach new audiences and connect with potential customers more easily. Social media is a great way to connect with other solopreneurs in your industry as well. There are communities on Facebook, Twitter, Slack, FreshLearn, Inchams, etc., where creators in your industry hang out. Getting advice from someone who is 2 steps ahead in the same journey as yours is much better than generic advice from someone from a different industry altogether. One of the most important things to consider when starting a hobby-based business is determining who your target audience is and what they are looking for. Look at research reports on what potential learners are searching for. If you already have a network of like-minded people in your niche, ask them about what customers' conversations tell them and what courses they are looking for the most. That will give you an idea of what's in demand right now. This will help you to create content that resonates with potential customers and effectively market your products or services. Business plans may not be the most exciting part of starting a new venture, but this is essential to ensure everything runs smoothly. Whether you plan on relying on external funding or your own savings, having one can help take some weight off your shoulders by organizing all of those thoughts and any potential issues that might arise. Plus, before you launch your venture, make sure to calculate the monthly expenses, estimated income, and startup costs. Don't forget any necessary equipment purchases or professional association memberships either. Also, make sure to take into account the self-employment taxes. Once everything is settled in terms of money management, go for some organizational introspection. Figure out if you define yourself as a sole proprietor or take on one of many available forms of legal entity protection, like an S corporation. All in all, have a rough plan for what works best for you. You may consider using an AI business plan generator to make your business planning process easier. Gone are the days of shelling out big bucks for advertising. In today's world, all you need to get the word out about your business is just one post on the right network. That alone could have you reaping profits in no time. So, utilize your social network and come up with a catchy social media post. When you have picked one of the trending hobbies to turn into a business, it can very easily become one of the ways to monetize your social media following in no time. Running your own business may seem like a dream come true, but there's no crystal ball to help you predict how it will turn out. To make the most of your hobby-based business, it is also important to be flexible and open to change. That's why it pays off to reassess your goals periodically and be prepared for changes in direction when needed. This means constantly tweaking your offerings as you learn more about what customers want, as well as being open to trying new marketing tactics and products. Now that you have an idea of all the basics to kickstart your alternative career prospect, here's a list of money-making hobbies to turn into a business. Wondering how to make money from your hobbies? Let me share a few fun ideas. Create online courses. If you love sharing your knowledge and have expertise in something, why not turn it into a course? The creator economy is booming. Nearly 50% of content creators make at least $50,000 a year. Just like Christina Konstantinova did with her course on branding, you could be next. Start a blog. Love writing? Blogging can help establish you as an expert in your field and even earn you some extra cash through freelancing gigs or targeted content creation. Video editing. What? Got a creative eye? Video content is in huge demand. You could make tutorial videos, ads, or even start a YouTube channel and tap into passive income through Google AdSense. Photography. If you're handy with a camera, websites like Shutterstock or Flickr can help you sell your shots. You could even offer photography services for weddings or graduations. Graphic design. If you've got design skills, consider selling your work on platforms like 99 Designs or opening your own online store. Baking. Love baking for your friends and family? Take it from Bola Eniola, who turned her passion for baking into a business after making a birthday cake for her son. You could do the same. Start by selling cakes for local events. And the list goes on, whether it's fitness coaching, web design, or even public speaking. There's always a way to turn your passion into profit. The key? Start small, stay consistent, and don't be afraid to share your expertise with the world, maybe even through an online course. With the right mindset and a little effort, any hobby can become a thriving business. So, what's stopping you from starting today? Examples of websites that can help you convert your hobby into a business: Shutterstock.com. Shutterstock is a medium through which amateur photographers or people who engage in photography as a hobby can sell their photos. It is also possible to sell vector art and illustrations through the site. For every sale made, image downloaded, you can expect commission in the range of 25 cents to $28. To get started with this website, you have to sign up from an account, go through some security checks, and upload 10 images for review by the company. If a minimum of 3 images are rejected, you would have to make a second attempt at applying within 30 days. Once you're approved, you're free to upload as many images, pictures, as you wish. Many people think that it is only a dream to be able to convert their hobby or passion into their source of livelihood or feasible income. On the contrary, as long as you believe in yourself and in your work and have an entrepreneurial thinking hat, this dream can be converted into a living reality. In the beginning, you may be able to generate only a part-time income from practicing your hobby, but as you increase in confidence and your hobby in action becomes more popular, you could very well be able to convert the latter into a full-time business. In this article, you'll learn about 1. How to turn your hobby into a source of income. 2. Examples of websites that can help you convert your hobby into a business. And 3. Entrepreneurs who became rich by practicing their hobby. How to turn your hobby into a source of income. Have faith in your skills. If you don't believe in yourself, you've lost half the battle. Further, nobody else is going to believe in you either. At the moment, you may just be an amateur hobbyist, but with time and effort, you can make yourself a professional. Have faith in your skills and potential and the ability to make money from them. Get the words hopeful, aspiring, and amateur out of your mind and thought process. Find a job that allows you to apply your hobby. Get yourself a job that is closely associated with your passion. For example, a yoga enthusiast can try to get himself a job as a yoga instructor, while a baseball fan can probably get a job as a sports columnist for a local or national newspaper. Craigslist.org is a great resource to identify job opportunities in your area. Get some advice from other entrepreneurs. To make sure you are proceeding along the right path, it may be a good idea to meet up with some entrepreneurs who have successfully made a business out of their hobbies. You can inquire with them as to how they reached their current level of accomplishment. Times have changed, and people no longer start working at one place with intentions of continuing there till their retirement. Your discussions with entrepreneurs may reveal this fact too. Similarly, your career path around your hobby may resemble more of an S than a straight line, but that's what would make it all the more interesting. Take photos. If your hobby is something like baking, cake decorating, art or craft making, or jewelry making, you can photograph your unique products, creations, or designs. Fix a price for your various creations by comparing prices for similar products. Once you're ready to put your product on the market complete with photos, you can start considering putting up a micro job post on a site that suits your requirements. Go green. More and more people are interested in eco-friendliness these days. One of the innovative ways you can use your hobby is as a way to help others who are interested in your hobby engage in it in an eco-friendly manner. You can conduct workshops. Otherwise, you can consider engaging in an eco-friendly job side by side with your hobby or passion to show that you care for both. Set strict targets, goals, and deadlines. To make sure success comes out of your hobby venture, you need to come up with a list of objectives which you would be strict about achieving. Once that's done, you need to fix practical timelines or deadlines for achieving those target goals. For example, if you are trying to sell your jewelry through Etsy, you can fix goals and deadlines pertaining to increasing traffic to your Etsy page, when you hope to be able to branch out, when you intend to add other items to your product collection. In addition, it's not a bad idea to create a detailed business plan, so, however small scale your venture is, try to ensure you're in the know. In addition to just identifying role models associated with your hobby, it is essential that you begin growing your network further. This will help you to be in the know not just with respect to knowledge pertaining to your hobby, but also with respect to new opportunities and trends. Once you're in the know, cash will also come easily compared to when you're not. To expand your network, consider going to events and conferences, taking classes or attending lectures and readings. Teach others your hobby. If your hobby is one which does not involve any tangible product such as piano playing or yoga, You can consider passing on your knowledge to others by teaching. Depending on your preference, you can conduct lessons on a frequent basis, such as once a month or even once a week, or less often in the form of occasional, more detailed options such as workshops. For information on putting a workshop together, you can refer to the guide How to Conduct a Workshop by the Eastern Regional Institute for Education. This guide for teacher workshops contains information useful for conducting workshops pertaining to any industry. Use the internet to make a sale. If your hobby involves the creation of a tangible product, you can sell the item online. If it doesn't involve a tangible product, you can consider selling products associated with your hobby. For example, if you are a person who derives great pleasure from indoor gardening that involves creating terrariums, you can collect and sell interesting and fun vintage bottles online. Be willing to be flexible. As good as engaging in your hobby is, you must realize that you won't enjoy the job all the time. You may have to be flexible and to change your way of doing things to accommodate some jobs or tasks that you may not particularly like. However, you will have to ensure that your business is successful. Sacrifice a little and you'll reap rich dividends in return. Promote your hobby via social media and advertising. If no one knows about the products you create or the services you offer, you can't expect anyone to pay for your products and services. So, where will you get money from? That is why it is important to tap the power of social media and advertising. Create a website. For starters, you can develop a website dedicated to your hobby and the products services that come out from it. In addition to using the website to make money from your products, you can use it to make money from ads. Google's AdSense program is an easy way to sell ad space and make money. With AdSense, you get a percentage of every sale made when someone clicks on any of the ads appearing on your blog. When developing a website, ensure you pick a suitable but impressive name. A good place to look at for a good selection of domains is GoDaddy.com. Create and grow a blog. Blogging is a medium to promote yourself and show your value in a helpful and subtle manner. You can pin blog posts relating to your hobby. Through this medium, you won't come across as begging your market to buy from you. If people like your blog, they just may share it, which means you'll gain from search engine traffic and more people will come to know about you. Optimize your use of social media. Create social media profiles for your hobby side project that are separate from your personal Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts. This will ensure you have separate profiles for your friends and for your target audience and clients, and help to avoid aspects of your personal life interfering with your professional life. Pinterest is a great site to get plenty of traffic because when people find an item they like, they would probably repin it. Other sites you can use to promote your business are Google+ and LinkedIn. Examples of websites that can help you convert your hobby into a business. Shutterstock.com. Shutterstock is a medium through which amateur photographers or people who engage in photography as a hobby can sell their photos. It is also possible to sell vector art and illustrations through the site. For every sale made, image downloaded, you can expect commission in the range of 25 cents to $28. To get started with this website, you have to sign up from an account, go through some security checks, and upload 10 images for review by the company. If a minimum of 3 images are rejected, you would have to make a second attempt at applying within 30 days. Once you're approved, you're free to upload as many images, pictures, as you wish. Threadless.com. Through this website, people who like to design t-shirts can submit their designs for the Threadless community to vote and comment on. If you're lucky and your design is adequately popular, you can expect the company to utilize the design for their next set of shirts. Provided your design is selected, you can expect a reward of $2,000 in addition to a Threadless voucher for $500, which can be exchanged for $200 in cash. You'll get an additional $500 for every time your design gets printed on a t-shirt. To get started with this website, first come up with a great idea. Once you're ready, you can download the Threadless submission kit, which contains templates. Start designing. Etsy.com is a great avenue to sell handmade creations and goods from artwork to furniture. The list includes clothing, beauty products, jewelry, and knickknacks. So, if you have any stuff you've made with your own hands or will be continuously making, you can sell it here. You get money when your goods are sold. To get started with the website, you have to sign up. Begin creating your items and then you can begin selling them. you will be charged 20 cents per items for listing purposes, and if you make a sale, 3.5% of the earnings for the item will again go to Etsy. For some creative stimulation, you might want to check out other Etsy stores. Entrepreneurs who became rich by practicing their hobby. Terry Finley is the founder and president of a racing partnership management company called West Point Thoroughbreds, Inc., based in Saratoga Springs, New York, which he started in 1991. The company was triggered by Finley's passion for racing, which developed when he was a youngster and attended races with his father. When Finley was serving in the military, he implemented his business plan to make distinct emotional lifestyle experiences available, thereby making it possible for people of modest income to compete at the top levels of horse racing. Terry Finley purchased his first horse for $5,000 in 1991. The horse's name was Sunbelt, and he was purchased at a time when Finley was feeling stuck in his profession of selling life insurances. The horse won his first race that very year. Following this development, Finley began running small advertisements in racing papers from which he got an investor who contributed $5,000 for part ownership of Sunbelt. Finley purchased his second horse within a period of 2 months and continued to purchase more horses on credit cards. Shortly after, Finley quit his insurance job and founded West Point Thoroughbreds. Under Finley's foundership, the company grew to more than 500 investors and over 80 horses usually under management. The company's horses continuously compete in the allowance and stakes levels, and Finley supervised the progress of 6 horses into Grade 1 winners. This is in addition to the company's credit of dozens of stake winners. Kalpa Patia is the managing director of Raka Cheese, a cheesemaking business in Kenya. The business developed from Kalpa's husband Rajesh's, and now her love for making cheese. 12 years ago, Kenyans Rajesh and Kalpa Patia encountered a problem. The pair had been preparing cheese for more than a year, and as a result, they had an excess of 7 tons of cheese and no idea where to sell it. The husband and wife decided to concentrate on growing their company, Reka Milk Processors. In 2002, InScore Africa, which runs the fast food brands Chicken Inn, Pizza Inn, Galitos, Creamy Inn, and Baker's Inn, entered the Kenyan market, thereby opening a fresh line for Reka Milk Processors. The company required 500 kilograms a week, which was a tall order. To meet the increasing demand, Rajesh and Kalpa acquired a locally manufactured 1,400-liter tank. From then on, there was no turning back. When Rajesh passed away in 2010, his wife Kalpa took over the reins. As of 2013, Reka Milk Processors gathers up to 9,000 liters of milk and develops 900 kilograms of cheese every day. The vegetarian-friendly, halal-certified Raka cheese has entered the export markets of Rwanda, Juba, Eritrea, Tanzania, Ethiopia, and Uganda, which is proof of the business's. Lisa Price is the founder of Carol's Daughter, popular for its natural beauty products for more than 2 decades. Price's love for fragrances began in her childhood. She came up with a way to develop her own fragrances by mixing different perfume oils. When Price began her business, she had a job in television and film production and used to prepare fragrances and body butters in the kitchen. She gave the things she prepared in the kitchen to family and friends. In 1993, her mother encouraged her to put her body creams for sale at a church flea market, and that's where it all started. The products almost sold out. In addition to getting back the $100 she invested in the flea market, she got something more. That very summer, she spent time selling her handmade concoctions at street festivals, craft fairs, and flea markets. The popularity of her products made Lisa Price realize that she could convert her passion into a profit-generating venture. Price ran the initial 6 years of business from her home, juggling it with her film and television production job. When she launched her maiden store in 1999, she was able to generate $1.7 million in sales. Currently, the company provides prestige, body, skincare, and hair products made with natural and rare ingredients such as shea, acai, monoi oil, and cocoa butters. As can be seen from the article, it is not impossible to convert your passion into your job as long as you put your heart and mind into it and have the right tools, strategy, and mindset to keep you going. Thank you for watching! Remember, turning your hobby into a business isn't just a dream, It's completely possible with the right mindset, effort, and a little bit of risk. So, what's stopping you from getting started today? If you found value in this video, hit that like button and drop a comment to let me know what hobby you're thinking about turning into a business. And hey, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on more tips to help you turn your passion into profit. Your support helps this channel grow and reach more aspiring entrepreneurs like you. Let's make your dream a reality, one step at a time. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.